Hey guys, how are you? This is going to be a good video because it's kind of a topic that I always want to talk about it, but I never get to, and that's bootstrapping. If you're not familiar with bootstrapping, it's not raising money for your business and doing what you can and growing that business without money. And the reason this topic is so important is because most people who are starting a business, their first thought is, how do I raise money for this thing? How do I raise money? How do I get money? Can I get a grant? Can I get a loan? Can I, oh my God, can I get an investor? And usually the answer is no. Most people do not raise money. And what I want is for you guys not to quit. Don't stop and don't let that prevent you from growing your business. Because there are plenty of things you can do with a low budget and to grow your business. And that process of growing your business with a low budget or no budget at all is called bootstrapping. It's a kind of a term, bootstrapping. So this video is going to be about that and the importance of that. And I want to use this quote by Theodore Roosevelt, which I kind of always think back to. And he said, do what you can, where you are, with what you have. And I kind of want to get you guys into that mindset. Do what you can, where you are, with what you have, right? So don't wait for the money. Don't wait for a great advisor. Don't wait for a great business idea. Don't you'll get a good business idea when you start working on a crappy one, because you'll start evolving that idea and improving it. But if you just wait like the Buddha, it will never come to you. I mean, it might, but it probably might, but if you really are like the Buddha, right? But generally it will come. It tends to come faster for you if you put yourself in motion. If you get started. If you just, and investors or any kind of funding will be easier if you can show progress. If you are raising money and you are like, hi investor, I am raising money, I'm waiting for you so I can start, they will not give you the money. What they want to see is momentum. They want to see that you're a fighter. They want to see that you're doing something. So try to do what you can where you are with what you have. If that's kind of like trying to begin marketing, maybe trying to get clients, see where you get with it, start learning. Maybe you kind of do your market research, or even writing a business plan. It's not literally starting, but it's kind of at least something, and it's a way to organize your ideas, and then you can start putting that plan into motion slowly, step by step. But just don't sit around, don't wait, and don't give yourself excuses like, I don't have money, I don't have mentors, I don't have any time, I don't have this, I don't have that. Do exact opposite. How can I make this happen? Think, how can I make, how can I get the client? Try this, try that. Without money, you don't have time, work at night. You don't have time, don't watch TV. You don't have money, don't waste money on Starbucks or something, right? Or most people who say these things, they don't have time, they don't have money, they have time and money. They have plenty. So don't fall into that trap. And of course, I'm very respectful of people who they actually literally don't have time and don't have money, because it's a very sensitive thing, especially in today's world, in today's economy. I'm very sensitive to it, but at the same time, I see over and over people who have some money, they spend it on stupid stuff, they go to the bar and they waste hundreds of dollars in drinks, or they go to Starbucks, or they whatever, just little purchases, or they buy crap they don't need, like a gigantic TV. And then the important stuff, actually making your future happen and starting a business or something like that, they suddenly don't have money. So I want to, if you really don't have money, I truly respect that, and by all means. But many people who say I don't have money, they actually spend money on other stuff, and then they don't have money. So prioritize your time, your money, your efforts. Think about what's important for you. If TV is important, then watch that. But in business, you gotta focus. No TV. My rule: no TV. So that's it. And bootstrapping, there's nothing magical or special about it. It's an attitude, right? I'm bootstrapping. I'm doing everything I can every day when I wake up and when I go to bed. I'm really being scrappy, right? Because you don't have funds to hire someone, so you got to learn all the skills. You got to learn everything. And by the way, you know, my current app business, I mean, I have, like, at the point of this taping, there's something like 250,000 downloads. I raised no money for this business. I learned how to make the Android apps. I learned how to make iOS apps. I learned how to make Kindle apps. I learned how to make videos. I learned how to, like, do web design, although my design, it does not look good, right? So a lot of things, you know, I figured out how to get revenue, right? And so, especially for me, I don't like hearing other people saying, you know, I want to get investors or whatever. I bootstrapped my business, and it worked. And it worked really well because I own it. Investors didn't take a big chunk of my business, and now if I actually want to bring an investor on, they get more value for their money. And if I want to bring an advisor on, if I want to give them a percentage of the company, they get more value because there's still a big chunk out of the company that I can give them, right? And so you don't have to bootstrap forever. In fact, that's not a good idea because at some point you want to get money so you can invest in growth or grow in your team. But to start, you should absolutely explore the idea of bootstrapping very seriously. So those are my thoughts on bootstrapping. I did it successfully. Many people I know have done it successfully, and many people I know who didn't bootstrap, who waited for the money, failed. They failed because they had never started. So I want you guys to start, even if you can do something little. One really good tool that helped me, which is a simple tool, everyone can do it, is make to-do lists. For every day, just tiny things to do, but things you can accomplish. So not like a gigantic to-do list for the whole year, but for every day, like 2 or 3 things, what are you going to do? Build momentum. And then before you know it, you don't even need that to-do list, or you're really into using it. But you're building momentum and you're crossing things off and you're putting next things on your to-do list, and before you know it, your website is up, you're starting your marketing, you registered your business, like you're getting maybe your first client, and then you're in the game then, you know? So that's where I want you guys to be. So that's it. I'm just going to stop babbling about this stuff right now. You get it. Okay? So that's it. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my channel so I can kind of like talk about this more stuff. Hopefully more insightful. This bootstrapping is like a little bit of a fluff topic. I mean, it's just a concept, but usually I give very insightful advice about how to do things precisely. I give, like, you know, more concrete advice. So please subscribe to the channel, and of course please check out my mobile apps. They're the business starting apps on Android, iOS, Kindle, and the Nook, and you can find them by searching for Problemio in any of the app stores, or you can find them by searching by just going to problemio.com on the web, online, and of course I'll have all the links in the show notes in the description of this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.